In the next installment of our Jason Nash's Most Toxic Relationship series, we have a video on his channel entitled Trisha and Jason's $70,000 Bora vacation. And we can see that finally at last they're in Bora. But will this vacation be akin to paradise, or will it be a toxic trip to hell? Let's find out. We know off the bat that they're going for Trisha's birthday, and that Jason doesn't typically like to travel because he doesn't like spending too much time away from his kids and doesn't like to be too far away from them. But in the last video, he seemed to view Bora as a vacation spot that couldn't be denied experiencing. So let's see how this plays out.
Starting our Tahiti vacation now, and already drama amongst Trish and Jason.
That tracks. We expected nothing less. So let's see what the drama is about.
And as Trish has forgotten her phone in LA.
And Jason's bag was too big, so now he's carrying all his stuff he needs.
I'm carrying all my stuff.
Okay, false alarm. The two aren't fighting. They're just having pretty bad luck during their travel. We hope that's not a bad omen.
It's more traumatic. I guess probably you can buy a bag. I don't have my phone. I don't have my mom's phone number memorized. Thank God I have my brother's. Jason DM'd her, but my mom doesn't check DMs all the time. She's too busy thinking about her mukbang.
We're kind of surprised that Trisha doesn't have her mom's number recognized, considering how close the two are. But perhaps it was a new phone. But the fact that she has her brother's down, we'd say, is a pretty good indicator that she's close to him, which is interesting to note, considering we rarely ever hear about him. For those who don't know, Trisha has an older brother who has opted to stay out of her limelight, not wanting to be associated with her channel.
You gotta do when she goes home. So I have faith in her, though.
I was gonna tweet that the other day. I know no one's phone number. I don't know my son's phone. I know my son's.
We don't think anyone remembers multiple people's phone numbers anymore. That was a thing of the past, when you were kind of forced to memorize them before cell phones existed. But we all have that one person whose number we've memorized anyway, right? It's nice to see Jason's is his son. Who's yours? We know you have one.
Can I give you the look that people give me when I'm vlogging as I walk by?
That's not a terrible look. I've gotten a worse look.
We wonder, though, if the reason vloggers typically receive looks for vlogging isn't because they're filming themselves, but because people don't like the possibility of ending up in some random vlog on the internet if the camera sways their way.
Promo for my sister's Instagram, though, Calgator143.
Give her a follow if you do get in.
You don't follow my sister?
No.
Jason, it's like etiquette. Once you meet someone, you gotta follow them. It says follow back, meaning she follows you.
I don't even check the stuff.
The funny thing here is that Trisha will later accuse Jason of being into her sister. Yet here she has an issue with the fact that Jason isn't even following her at all and takes offense to it. She sure does love finding reasons to be offended or upset.
Should I ask for her number or should I call you?
Just have her call me right away.
We wonder if her sister will get back to them before her mother does. Let's see who comes to the rescue. Although, now that we think of it, why doesn't she just call her brother, since she has his number memorized, so that her brother can call her sister or mother to tell them to call Jason? Would be quicker than waiting around to see if either of them ever check their direct messages.
Oh my God.
What's going on here? What's she doing there?
I don't know.
Is that a mukbang?
Oh yeah, she's eating a crab leg. That doesn't look like a crab leg.
You're right.
And there's my behind her.
Oh boy. You're always behind everything.
The life.
Now that Trisha has Jason's phone in her hand, we wonder if she'll go through it.
Trisha's got my phone and I'm like, literally, I'm dying. She's been gone for 9 seconds.
Trisha could do a lot of snooping in 9 seconds. We wonder if that's what Jason is worried about.
Pumped about Gucci Mane movie, progenitor of trap music. I do not know what progenitor means, and Trisha does. But Trisha, why don't you tell the people?
No, I was like, Jason,
because you called me, so you said I'm old.
He's too old to know these words, so why? I can't clue in.
Cool. Well, yeah, you're young and hip. Tell me what progenitor.
I can't even explain it to someone as old as you. Like, I literally can't even explain it.
I get some of the new lingo. Tell me what progenitor means.
He's the professional originator of rap music.
I think you might be right. I think I did
Yeah.
progenitor.
I don't just make like you.
She doesn't just make things up. We have tons and tons of videos that say otherwise. And notice how she can't just explain what a word means without insulting him for not knowing himself.
Progenitor, a person or a thing from which a person, animal, or planet is descended or originates.
Why do you even question me anymore, Jason?
Everything just goes perfectly for you, doesn't it? You're just got
I'm
a sweet
just so
life.
smart.
With the way she reacted, it kind of seemed like she just guessed what the word meant. She literally just said it meant professional originator because the word had pro in it. We didn't hear anywhere in that definition that the word meant professional originator.
We've been fighting because I looked at a bikini picture of Jessica Simpson and Trish got all all upset.
It wasn't because he was looking at the bikini picture. He went, oh. As soon as the bikini picture popped up.
I went, oh.
And he tried to explain to me, oh, she's in bikini. That's why I said it. Oh, no. Look at this picture, you guys.
I hadn't seen her in 20 years. I was like, oh, she's different. She's different looking.
Jason committed a cardinal sin there. He looked at another woman, or an image of one. And to Trisha, that's the same thing.
I'm sure if someone saw me, they hadn't seen me in 20 years, they'd be like, oh, awful. But, you know, the people that are around me have slowly seen me go down the tubes.
Jason again, with the self-hate about his body. It never fails to make an appearance in a video. It really does showcase how often he thinks about his weight.
In high school, everyone called me fat in high school, and I literally was like 120 pounds, and I look back and I was so skinny. I was like, ah. And my whole life, even when I was 18, I was really thin, and people would be like, you're fat, and I was like, why? Like, I get so mad. I'm like, God. And then you just eat more because you're depressed. You're like, well, I'm already fat, and then you just keep eating more. And then you look back at pictures, and I'm like, I was so skinny. Like, why do people call me fat?
Right.
Trisha tells Jason that kids called her fat in high school when she wasn't even fat. Yet she told her former co-host Ethan Klein that she's always been fat and that kids never made fun of her. And she told YouTube that nobody has ever called her fat in her life before Jason did. Let's check out some of those statements.
But I've never been skinny, so I don't know. You've been skinny, you know. I was born fat.
Born fat,
12
stay
pounds,
fat.
yeah.
You were a 12-pound baby?
Yeah, I was a 12-pound baby. Mm-hmm.
You were born fat.
I was always fat. Just a fat fatty. I'm just speaking as a person who's been fat my whole life. I've never had someone refer to me as fat.
Because they're the people that were bullied. They're the people that were bullied. Like Trisha was bullied.
What is he basing that off of?
Because I'm fat? I don't know.
What the fuck are you talking
I
about?
definitely wasn't. I definitely
I love how when it comes to me, he's like, you know he was bullied, but he says it like a fact. Like, Trisha, she was bullied. Ethan, come on. You know he was probably bullied.
I literally never said that ever in my life.
Interesting, isn't it?
You were the progenitor.
Jason attempting to use comedy to help her feel better, and it worked. If only she cared to help improve his mood too, rather than trying to make it worse all the time.
Guys, Jessica Simpson posted a selfie without makeup. You have to see this. Oh my God. How brave.
I woke up like this. No makeup.
Well, you could do the same thing.
Fake eyelashes, hair extensions, waxed eyebrows, full lips, and a little filler.
Notice how Jason says she could also show herself without makeup, implying she's just as pretty as Jessica Simpson is without it. The difference between him always complimenting her and her always criticizing him definitely stands out.
Babe, I'm hungry. I don't want walking pug.
Oh, look, she hit him again because she was unhappy with a restaurant suggestion. That's normal. At least her fans want you to think it is. It's not. She hits him every time she's upset with him. It's not playful like they claim.
I'm not a child. I don't need cheese.
Oh, what are you looking for then?
Like a good food. I don't know what's going to
At the airport?
She says she's not a child, yet reverts to throwing tantrums and hitting him when she's upset.
There's some good restaurants in International.
Really? Like what?
Chili's.
Look it up on your phone. Oh, right. You don't have one.
She's always shocked when he passive-aggressively retaliates to her aggressive behavior. Always the victim, never the villain.
If you dumped me for David, I'd be pissed.
If you dumped me for Liza, I'd write a book and sell it for $1 zillion.
Is that another gay accusation coming from her?
My mom texted me just now and said, do you want your phone? No, this was at 1:20, so it's 2:20 now. At 1:20, my mom texted, do you want your phone?
Why didn't you text her back? Yes.
Now? Yes.
Looks like she got her phone back. Let's see if they reveal who brought it. Funny, though, that her mom would text her phone to ask her if she wanted her phone.
David also said, have fun on your honeymoon with the elderly dude.
Good, he texts you, but not me.
David again behaving like Trisha's friend, because that's clearly what the two were.
I'll get you the $100 in cash right when we get through security, and then guess what? I'll be switching seats.
Oh, we're gonna play that game. Wow, maybe I'll just cancel your flight to Bora Bora and leave you in Tahiti.
You wouldn't dare.
Well, we'll see if you switch seats then.
So if I switch seats right now, if I say to some, sir, would you mind switching with me? And he switches.
Canceling your next flight
You'll
to
leave me
Bora
in
Bora.
Tahiti?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I'll cancel your on the way back.
After I gave you $100 cash.
Yeah, and you switched seats on me?
Because you haven't eaten, you're being nasty.
Okay, so we find out that the reason Jason starts talking about switching seats on the plane is because he doesn't want to be around her, because she's being nasty to him, because she's hungry. So while it seemed like he was being mean by not wanting to sit with her, there's clearly a reason for it. It's because he finds her too mean to be around. Imagine how excessively mean she's being to make him want to switch seats.
That's the reason.
Maybe you should start carrying snacks in your little bag.
And of course, she doesn't take any accountability and tells him that he should be feeding her to prevent her from taking her hunger out on him. What happened to not being a child? This a grown woman, by the way. Folks.
Hi.
Hello.
Thank you. Sorry you were late.
Have a safe flight.
Thank you.
That would have been awful. Oh my god. It would have been a sign to not go. I thought about that. I'm like, if we're not supposed to go, or they're going to miss this flight. This is the last flight.
Said we're fine. I've been shut out of flights because I'm like, they lock the door and that's it.
I'll be happy when we're sitting on the plane.
Will she be, though? She talks about them being late and potentially missing the flight as a sign that they shouldn't be on the vacation, but she's producing so much negative energy just on the way over. Wouldn't that be a sign, too? Surely the negative vibes are indicating something, too.
We barely made our flight. It's literally our flight's supposed to take off right now.
Do it again. Higher. There it is.
They made the flight, and they're off to Bora Bora. Let's see how it goes.
Guys, here's our hotel room. Comes with a pretty girl.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, so Jason didn't include their flight, so we have no idea if she got any nicer on the flight over, but she seems to be in better spirits at the hotel. And once again, Jason takes the opportunity to compliment her.
There it is. Wow. Wow. It's 10:26. We slept for 8 hours on the plane, and now we're here in Tahiti, and then tomorrow we're going to Bora Bora.
So that's the reason why we didn't see the flight over. They slept during it. We're surprised Trisha allowed him to.
It was a good thing we didn't get any sleep on my birthday, actually, because we both knocked out. I don't think we've ever done that. I've never done that on a plane where I'm like sleeping the whole 8 hours. Every time I looked over when I would kind of get up, I saw you sleeping.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Looks like there was no need to change seats after all.
I'll pick my side of the bed first before Trisha, Let's see, which one do I want? Right side or left side? Right side closer to the bathroom. Which side of the bed do you want?
That's our concern. Well, the man should sleep next to the door in case an intruder walks in. They get you first.
What if they come through the glass, though?
What?
It's the side I wanted anyways. It's close to the TV. I'll take the risk.
We're kind of surprised that Trisha allowed him his own side and didn't want him to somehow perform an acrobatic trick where he was able to lie on hers with her. And let's be real, we all know Trisha is the more dangerous one out of the two, so maybe she should be sleeping closer to the door, because we all know if an intruder came in, she's having a better fighting chance. All she would have to do is visualize the intruder as an ex-boyfriend or current boyfriend, and she'd be able to bruise him up easily.
Again, I don't know, the pretty girl that came with the hotel is still here.
Another opportunity he takes to compliment her. We point this out because of the vast amount of times she takes to criticize him while he does this. It showcases just how different the two were.
I have to calm down about that.
Like, my people would think it's so interesting to see the bathroom, but your channel, like, why is he showing this bathroom?
I think people would like to see a bathroom. Not really in the mood to vlog right now, guys.
Well, we're here for 7 days, so you better get into it.
No, I'm just vlogging. I'm not over having a good time.
Okay.
So again, she later rewrites history and complains that she didn't like him vlogging too much. Yet when he doesn't want to vlog, she tells him he better get in the mood to. She clearly had no problem with being filmed and loved it, like she has stated multiple times now in these videos. But interesting to know that they'll be on vacation for a full 7 days. We can't wait to see how that goes. That seems like an awfully long time to have Jason be away from his children, when even we know how much he doesn't like that. And we can only imagine how Trisha would have reacted if her stepmother kept her dad away from her for 7 days. Because she complains all the time about her stepmother and how she created distance between her and her father. The thing that Trisha doesn't keep in mind ever during this relationship is that she's not dating a single man with no children. He's a father of 2 who was actively involved in his children's lives. It seems a bit unfair to expect him to take week-long vacations with her to faraway destinations at the expense of the kids losing time with their dad. And seems unfair that when he doesn't want to go away for long periods of time, she gets upset with him. She never seems to understand or consider the fact that his children matter in this equation.
There, eat some watermelon on camera. People love to see you eat.
This would be the worst mukbang ever. Tiny watermelon.
I like watching you eat fruit. It's pretty good.
It's good and sweet.
There Jason is hand feeding her again. The guy who never let her eat anything, remember.
You want me to go? I'll go first.
No, do you think they're sharks?
No.
Do you think he's kidding about that?
I don't know if he was kidding last night or what. I'm worried about that coral. I hope that coral's not too tough on your feet. Maybe we don't want to go in here.
Honey, I'm scared. Do I go backwards?
Yeah, I would walk down like that.
Oh, it's really warm.
How's the bottom?
It's a little rough.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it sharp?
Yeah. No, it's not sharp. No, it's not. Woo! It's weird to be in here by myself. I'm scared of the sharks.
I don't see any.
Well, that lasts all of 2 seconds.
Wow. I feel like we're in a movie.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
It's like Couples Retreat. Did you ever see that with Vince Vaughn?
I did see that movie.
They shot it in Bora Bora. Did you know that?
They did?
Yep.
He was probably like, I want to go to Bora Bora.
Let's shoot a
Did you
movie.
guys come up with a movie?
We're still close to like the shore, but Bora, like the Four Seasons Bora Bora, you have to take like a boat out to. So once you land by plane,
Yeah.
you take a boat to the Four Seasons.
I think I ready to clear all the files on my card today.
I
Something's
know.
gonna be a lot.
Me too. I gotta do the same.
Oh, that's the pool. Wow. The sky is so crazy. Wow. This is the time to take pictures, 6 a.m.
Looks like they're both in good spirits. And in a beautiful place, like Bora Bora, how could they not be?
Did it bother you that I ran for 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I was sad. We just got here.
Why did that bother you?
We just got into paradise and I was all left alone.
Yeah, but you don't understand what that does for me, even like a nice 20-minute run.
You don't understand what you being around me does to me. Or what you leaving me does to me.
Isn't it better when I come back? Like you're like, oh, he's back. Don't you? Isn't the absence makes the heart grow fonder? You
that's dumb.
You don't believe in that.
Dumb phrase.
A lot of people swear by it.
I don't.
I'd say most of the world does.
I forget people when they leave me for too long. I'm like, oh, they're forgotten.
For a moment there we forgot that positivity doesn't last long when Trisha's around to find the negative, or create it. So apparently she was unhappy with Jason for exercising because he left her to do so. It didn't matter that it made him feel better. What mattered is that his absence made her feel worse. It's pretty odd to guilt your boyfriend for leaving for 20 minutes to exercise, to feel better, isn't it? She seems to only ever consider herself and never anyone else around her. In fact, she seems to threaten him with the idea that she'll just forget him if he's out of her sight for too long.
Don't you want me to be in shape?
I don't care either way.
You think I'm going to get in shape and then just leave you for some other lady?
Like it crazy.
She says she doesn't care either way about him being in shape, but we all know she does. Hence why she tries to get him to stop dieting and working out every chance she gets. Though we believe that her real fear is that if he starts looking better, she'll feel as if it's making her look worse, and she'll feel forced to change herself too. It's a threat to her own lifestyle, and that's her real issue.
Well, now we're in Bora.
No, we're not in Bora Bora.
We're in Tahiti, and we're going to Bora Bora in an hour.
We can't miss our bus. We keep missing things.
Yeah, we almost missed our flight
We always
yesterday.
think we have all this time, and then it gets close to the time, and we're like, oh my god, we're gonna be late.
Oh, look at the turtles.
Can I grab it?
No,
Why?
not supposed to.
Does it say don't grab the turtle?
This is going to be my thumbnail. Turtle.
We're glad he stopped her from grabbing the turtle. You'd think she'd know why she couldn't or shouldn't herself, though. It's a living being, not a play toy.
Oh, it works!
Yeah?
GoPro!
GoPro, Jason Cam, here we go.
Okay.
Is that support we detect for something he did? This is a rare and monumental occasion.
One day we'll get married. One day I'll probably go broke and spend way too much. And Jason will be there to fall back on because he was smart with his money. And then eventually he'll die before me and I'll just get all his money anyway, so
It's true.
I gotta make it another 30 years with my money and then I can live off Jason's money.
She wants to be Anna Nicole, so bad. It's funny, though, because if he joked like this, in the same way, with her she'd have a fit.
I keep buying these Todd bags. Check out this bag I got, guys. It's literally a bag Todd would buy.
It's a Todd bag. It's also a Nicolas Cage bag.
But it's going to be good for the Views tour this summer, which we will announce
Okay,
very
promo.
soon.
Ooh. I got the local cuisine, McDonald's.
Yeah.
Got chicken nuggets and fries. I was so excited when I saw McDonald's. I'm like, yes! I like trying new local stuff, but I love McDonald's. I do. I get really excited about it.
She's been fed, so she's in a good mood. At least for now.
Friday, May 11th, which is tomorrow, our Wave Runner tour at 9 a.m. Jet ski tour around the island of Bora Bora. Then we have massages at 2:45. Couples massages, which me and Jason have never got massages. We both love massages. Jason gives great massages, but I'm excited to get like a Bora Bora chick or dude. Jason requested a chick. I said no. I said I requested a dude for Jason.
Did you really?
No.
We're surprised she didn't, to be honest.
Oh, your French fries! Oh, you didn't even tell your vlog. Here, go get the fries. I'll vlog you coming back with them.
Yeah.
Okay, go. Go, babe, go. Jason was debating on whether or not to get French fries. And you know what? We're on vacation. Life is short. We were just talking about the yin and the yang of a relationship, but he did say this on camera, how I'm a spender. He's not, but I convinced him to get that bag, and yet he convinces me to say we're gonna go get a little Wi-Fi box for $150 in there, but we get free Wi-Fi at the resort. So I was like, why don't we just wait, save $150 and wait for the resort? So he helps me be more conservative. I help him get out of his shell, be a little more spending, and also to just enjoy some French fries because he's very strict on his diet. Yes.
So she admits here that Jason does help her not spend so much. But what she's not saying here is that she actually forces him to make purchases he doesn't even want to. So, while it's nice that she can encourage him to live a little at times and encourage him not to overthink things, she also has forced him to spend money on frivolous things she has wanted that he has not. And she pushes him to eat what he wants more for her benefit than his own. Because she doesn't like when he's strict on his diet, because she wants him to eat junk like her. Notice she's never encouraging him to do the things he wants to do, like exercise or eat better. It's always the things she wants him to do, like spend more money and eat bad.
Chicken sandwich?
Something you're not going to approve of.
What is that? Tofu?
Well, I didn't think it was going to be tofu. I thought it would be like a quinoa patty.
What is that? Tofu?
Yeah.
It looks pretty tofu-y, but you know, those fries look, oh my god, look at all the ketchup. Are they worth it?
Yeah, they're good.
I think they're great. I love these little crispy ones.
Notice how nervous he was to even tell her about the healthy thing he ordered, because, as he said, he knew she wasn't going to like that he ordered something healthy. There's an issue there if your partner doesn't approve of you eating healthy and takes issue with it. His diet is his choice, as hers is her own. She has no say and shouldn't over what goes into his body, just like he doesn't over hers. She later claimed that he wouldn't let her eat or force diets on her, yet she seemed to be the one who wouldn't let him eat the health food that he wanted to and took issue with him dieting himself.
Whoa, is that Jason Nash or is that Toddy Smith? I can't even tell.
Oh, it's Jason.
Wow.
Actually.
That bag. I thought
Yeah.
that was a Todd right there.
It's a Todd type bag. but
Wow.
I actually bought it.
I can't even tell the difference between you two.
It's a sick bag. As Todd would say, that bag is sick.
Is that what he says?
He'd probably say that about the bag.
Keep walking. Do a little runway walk that way. Doesn't even look like Jason. Oh, you almost ran into the flag. Okay. All right. Well, you ruined it now. You're supposed to strut sexy away.
Her attempting to make him feel good is nice. Rare but nice. Seems like she's doing it to encourage him to make more expensive purchases like that in the future, though. It's giving look how much better Jason looks with expensive things like Toddy. He doesn't even look like Jason anymore. As if looking like Jason was a bad thing.
How are you feeling about this size plane?
Pretty excited.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're here.
I can't believe we're here either.
This is crazy. This feels even further away than Tahiti. When we were in Tahiti, I thought we were so like far away from everybody. Now it feels even further.
I know, getting further and further away from everyone.
Just how Trisha likes it. She's admitted that she loves to isolate her partners by taking them far away from anyone but her.
I'm gonna retire out here. Retire at 40 and just be here. Yeah. So guys, make sure you subscribe for the next 10 years because after that I'm out.
We find that hard to believe. Unless her version of out is just posting her kids instead of herself, which she already does now. No, we have a feeling we'll be seeing more and more of Trisha for a long, long time.
Oh, you haven't even been there yet. You gotta go see what it's like.
I'm already here. I love it. I wanted to stay right there.
Oh, this is crazy.
Crazy.
I have some languages for you.
Oh, we love it.
And we say Manuya, which means cheers.
Manua.
Manua?
Manua.
Manua, to you.
Oh god, this is really good too.
Wow, that's good.
You have a direct flight every day.
We stayed in Tahiti last night and it was nice, so yeah. Are there like any sharks or anything in these waters?
No, it's very safe. You have some rays, stingrays or eagle rays. They are afraid of us.
Oh, got it.
So they will never approach us.
Got
Okay.
it.
So now you can see that is the public beach area.
Ooh.
They have the portals on the side as well. Is Bora on your bucket list?
Yes, it was on mine for a long time.
Alright.
Go first.
Oh my gosh! Wow!
Wow. Oh my god.
Wow! Oh my
Wow, yes.
Would you like us to stop by the terrace?
Sure.
This will be the reason you're just staying for the whole trip.
I love that. Oh my
Be
gosh!
careful with your head.
Oh yeah. I forgot, dude.
You gotta be kidding me.
Little plunge pool.
Oh, that's cool.
So cool. This is insane.
Oh, is the room temperature, is it cold enough for you?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's perfect. It's crazy. What are we gonna do now?
Seems like a beautiful place. We can't wait to see what drama unfolds in it.
I think, well, whatever you want.
There's a scale here.
Let's not weigh ourselves.
Okay, let's not.
There's so many robes, and I love that. There's like 5 robes in here. I noticed. Look, there's 2 robes right here. Look at that.
I'm all about it. Should we like go
Swim, or
swim,
you wanna look around? Jesus Christ.
Is that the phone or the bell?
Oh, maybe it's the bell.
I think it's the bell. Coming.
So far it's positive vibes only, but we know that'll change.
I'll be in charge of the key since I'm the man. Hi, I'm Jason. I'll be your date tonight at Bora. This is Fantasy Island.
Oh, you're good.
Have you ever seen it? Do you remember Fantasy Island? You're too young.
Never saw it. No, I know what it is. I just never saw it.
It's this really weird show that was on after the Love Boat. You got to be careful for what you wish for. That was really the tone of the show. He had a dwarf friend named Tattoo.
Big Nick. Oh.
No. Big Nick was, now let me tell you something. If they did Fantasy Island again, Big Nick's a good actor.
Is he?
He's actually a very good actor.
Wow, what if they did a movie version of it and it was like him and Channing Tatum as the stars?
We still think it's weird that she heard the word dwarf and automatically said it had to be Big Nick when she shamed the Vlog Squad for cracking jokes about Big Nick being a little person. And Nick made it clear he didn't like that that's all people saw him as and referenced.
Speaking of beautiful,
Oh.
I was just thinking of myself. And then I thought, you know who else is beautiful? Trisha. No, I'm just kidding. It's beautiful.
Ooh, you smell great.
Again, he takes another opportunity to compliment her, and surprisingly, he gets a compliment back too this time.
I forget we're here sometimes.
I know, I forget we're here too. I feel like I'm in a dream. It doesn't feel real at all.
It's also weird just because it's like really quiet. Like a lot of people aren't really here, so it's like we haven't really seen people. It's like since the beginning of a scary movie when a couple thinks they're going to like a 5-star resort, but meanwhile it's like it's a setup for like a horror movie where they just capture the couple.
Oh, we're definitely watching a horror movie here, and Jason is living it.
Yeah, exactly. I almost want to go back and get my sneakers.
Really bad?
Yeah. Maybe we'll buy something.
Yeah, let's buy some shoes for you.
Do you think I feel like
Why are they bad?
they're just, I don't know. I'm getting like,
Sores?
yeah, like it's, I
I've
don't
heard
know.
of it.
Something's going on with like my My whole body like a bit of...
I know there was no jumping allowed.
She just did it.
That actually kind of looks amazing. I'm kind of jealous.
We could go do that. Yeah, I was kind of bummed that it rained. We should
I know.
have hung out for a while. We should have done some swimming. Damn it.
I know. I got a little tired when we first got here. When you said let's swim to an island, I'm like, oh, that seems like a lot right now.
Okay, so something interesting to note here is that, yes, Trisha is acting fine right now. But notice how she brings up a suggestion Jason made once they arrived, and she thought it sounded like a bit much to do after just getting there. This is interesting because when he had the same feeling when she forced him to go to an Elvis show immediately after landing in Hawaii, she took offense that he felt tired and like it was a lot of effort to go. Yet she clearly knows what that feels like because she feels it here herself. So why is that she can't ever sympathize with other people and only herself? We're pointing this out because she made such a huge deal about it when it's not a huge deal at all to arrive somewhere and be tired. That's okay, but apparently she seems to believe it's only okay when she's the tired one.
Well, we're here, and we're a little concerned that there's no one else here, but Trish thinks it could develop into a hostage situation pretty easily.
I mean, I like it. I think when we see it in the daytime, it's gonna be different. We got here late. It was rainy. It was dark. Like, I think when we see it in the daytime, it's gonna like open up our eyes. There was way more people at the Intercontinental. So I really isolated you. I just picked a place where no human being is at. No other girl to even look at.
I know, none.
She says this as a joke, but she's admitted that she actually does do this seriously. She's just making light of what she actually does.
She was taking me to an all-male resort. Next trip should be to a gay cruise.
Ooh, oh my God, could you imagine?
We can imagine that she would accuse him of being gay the entire time, and probably even accuse him of being it for suggesting it.
I had this vision that like 3 days from now, you're gonna be like, get me the hell out of here. I don't mind it. I'm happy to do nothing. I love it. I love sitting in the room.
You gonna be like that?
No, not me. I got plenty to do.
I love it here.
Do some writing. Maybe I'll write something.
Honestly, I let you write because there's really nothing else to do.
She says she'll let him write because she typically doesn't let him work or do anything that doesn't involve her while they're away. Seriously.
Oh, good. We did something crazy, which was we started ordering food and we have reservations at another restaurant.
But this isn't a lot. At first I was like, oh yeah, we can still go to the other restaurant.
You think?
Oh, yeah.
I think we're gonna be full.
What, Albert?
I think so. And the french fries. The french fries look so good. I don't care. I'm happy to eat 2 places. That's fine.
What else we gotta do?
You know what would be good tomorrow? Like a strawberry daiquiri.
Get one now. They have one?
Nah, too heavy now. I'll have it in the daytime. After we go jet skiing. Strawberry daiquiris.
Before our massages?
Before our massages.
So they're eating 2 meals that night for dinner, and Jason doesn't have a problem with it. The man who allegedly never let her eat and always had a problem with her eating. Just want to point that out there. Overall, the first video of their vacation was full of ups and downs. More downs, but it ended on an upper. But how long do you think that will last? Stay tuned and find out in our next video.